hair to tailbone length. If I had to start my natural hair journey over again, there are 3 things I would never ever do and why. And I bet you're doing at least one of them. Number 1, protective styles with small parts. Protective styles, I mean styles with added hair extensions, not like mini twists or anything like that. The smaller the part, the higher the tension on a smaller surface area, which will rip your hair out. I know you guys have seen those pictures of knotless braids eating people's hair up. The smallest size parts that I would go are medium, but I usually do jumbo anyway to make my styles the lowest tension possible. The bigger the part, the more the tension is dispersed over a larger surface area. You've heard me say this a ton, but carrying a full bag of groceries on your pinky versus your whole hand, it's gonna hurt your pinky way more, right? Now imagine that tension on your head for like 2 months or however long you're leaving that style in. Heck no. Number 2, this might be controversial, but I'm never letting anybody else do my hair ever again. I know there are some good hairstylists out there, and if you have a good hairstylist, tell them thank you, because I and many other people have not been fortunate enough to sit in the chair of somebody who really cares for your hair. A lot of hairstylists don't know how to do natural hair, specifically type 4 hair. Learn how to do your hair yourself. Yes, the learning curve is a little steep, but once you get the hang of it, I promise you your hair will literally tell you what it needs and doesn't need. Also, you're way more incentivized to take the time and be gentle with your hair than a hairstylist who makes their money based on how many clients are in their chair during the day. The last thing I would never do is follow advice from somebody who does not have the same hair type as you. For the first 8 years I was natural, I was following the advice of girls with type 3 hair. And guess what? My hair was stuck at shoulder length for 8 years. It wasn't until I started watching the routines of creators with type 4 hair and taking little bits of their advice to form my own routine that my hair truly started growing. The natural hair community does have a lot of great content, but I feel like most of it is for type 3 hair. Not a lot of advice for type 4 hair out there. Type 4 hair is truly in its own category. I'm fortunate to have this hair type. I love it, but it does have its own specific needs and wants I feel like other routines just won't be able to address. For example, type 3 hair, a lot of their routines are focused on curl definition, which I have like 300 times the amount of curls or coils on my head as somebody with type 3 hair. If I were to focus on definition, it would take forever, it would be higher manipulation, and my hair would break off. If you have type 4 hair and you're trying to grow your hair, follow me. I post tips specifically for us. Okay, bye.